Oh, hello. What I need. Hello, Andre BP? That's how you say it. I'll say Andre. I'm good. Do you hear me? Is the sound clear? I don't want the music to be too loud. How are you? Andre is fine. Perfect. I am still not done prepping this dungeon. And I need that there. DM's guide that. Oh yeah, and my favorite stuff. Let me just open my documents that I like to have open when I prep. This one. That one. Oh, I wanted this too. Perfect. Playing the Land Beneath Us. I don't know that game. And thanks for letting me know. Do you play D&D? Do you run D&D games or do you play any RPGs? There are multiple stuff I want to prep today. It's new but a small game. Playing the Land Beneath. Okay. You should tell me about it if you want. Um, where do I start? It's always hard to start getting the mindset of what do I prep first. I do need to make encounters. That's what I need to do. So I'm opening up too many stuff at once. Here we go. So I'm doing a one shot for Cyberpunk on Monday. Monday at 7:30 Eastern. But I also have this map key I need to work on. Yeah. Let's see. I want to play D&D. Okay. Have you? What do you know about like? What made you want to get into D&D? D&D is a lot of fun. So this is me. I'm prepping a level 3 dungeon. I want to do something. So, do you know what Foundry VTT is, or do you know what a VTT is? Okay, DM's guide. Was it here? I can't remember. I always forget. I'll put that there. And I like. This is the player's handbook. I meant Xanathar's guide to everything. Here we go. Random encounters, downtime. Where are your traps? I love traps. Okay. The story, gameplay, and release segment. For me, my favorite thing about a tabletop is I like exploring. Like I can enjoy combat and I can enjoy the narrative, right? But I like to. I guess I enjoy like making these like made up worlds feel real, or getting to explore a world of another game master who created something, and it's just fun to learn about it. Like like you read lore on Lord of the Rings or Star Wars and stuff. Like it's so fun to me. Roll 20. Okay, D&D Beyond is great, right? Like they started adding support for maps. Also, I can show it off a bit. They started running the first chapter of. No, I'm not doing that. But now, stuff are starting to get maps, so that's good. You need a subscription though, and obviously, if you're not the dungeon master, honestly, this is really mostly for the DM. There's like two levels, right? Hero and master. Master, they can. Oh, I didn't know that. 10 gigs of storage. That's new. I saw that Discord D&D thing. I'm not sure what that is. Can you tell me what it is? Oh look, they have a what is this? Can you look at this? Oh, that's cool. It just makes a campaign for you. Anyway, I have some campaigns here, but they're not really used. Prisoner 13. Um, but D&D Beyond is nice. I use something called Foundry Virtual Tabletop. So here I have like maps and stuff, so my players can see the maps. Um, this one's kind of large, so it takes a second. But I have like, you see, they're kind of like transparent. It's because they're hidden, so a player couldn't actually see this token, right? And then I can reveal it, and bam. But also they can fight it. So that's cool. Oh, I mean, you know, Roll20, right? Yeah. So same. It's the same thing. It's just like this is a newer, so it feels better to me. And yeah, my I'm gonna be running this dungeon for my friends uh, next week, so I just want to get it done, and I want to make it 3 levels big. Um, but the dungeon level be underground, and that's gonna be the dangerous part. I finished walling it off. Did I? Yeah, there's the walls. You can't really see it. Here's like a trap. I think Roll20 is working with Discord. Oh yeah. I saw that. What's it called? Roll20 D&D. Wait, Discord activity, right? I'm not. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I think that's actually a really good idea. If you don't need an account, it'll be even better because then that means it takes no effort to invite somebody who's never made an account. Like I like that. That's what they should be doing. I do wish they'd update. I know they're updating their I don't know what you call it, the front end of Roll20, but yeah, it's something they're working on. It's like old. It came out in like 2000, what, 10, 12? I don't know. The website is like over a decade old at this point, so it feels old. But let's see, what do I want to do? I think I have everything else I need, right? So I have a rumor table. I have a random encounter table. Region effects. I have multiple factions. They're not like a lot of complexity to them. This is just gonna be a dungeon romp, right? It's not really like a mega dungeon where I need like a crazy, level of what do you call it? I don't really know. I like it's supposed to just be. So there was a big update for D&D on Foundry. They have official support from Wizards of the Coast now, so they can officially what's they can release official material now on here, right? So with that, they've updated like how it works. So like this character sheet is new. Like it looks much better than it used to. They're still doing stuff because like this is old, right? This is how it used to look for the players, kind of like this. But I want to like test out all the new features, and the best way for me to do that is running a little bit of D&D games. So like the story is secondary. I do have some stuff though, because like it's good to have some story, helps players get engaged. And yeah, 1, 2, 3. Nope. Crowds there. I think I'm joining my first. No, you should do that. My current game, all my games are with people I didn't know. Like they, what do they say? They say it's easier to. It's hard to get your friends to play a tabletop, right? It's just if they don't want to do it already, they're not going to. So it's better to not force it. Find people who want to do it. Do you have any places you're looking? Because like Reddit's good. I don't know about the Roll20 forums. I have no idea because I don't use it myself. Discord could be great. Let's see. Let's see. What am I in the D&D Discord? I don't think I'm in the. So like, here's a Star Wars one. Star Wars RPG. I love the Star Wars RPG, by the way. Oh, it's not showing. Why isn't it showing? Oh, disable. There we go. It's like Star Wars RPG. All right. They have a whole looking for group section right here with campaign postings. Is this how they do it now? Sort and view, gallery. There we go. Yeah, like I love this. Discord is also great. Yeah, check out the D&D Discord. I'm sure there's great stuff there too. Let me open out, but I gotta enable the. Who's the streamer? I feel like it's like anything else, right? You'll find good and bad everywhere. Like, I don't like using Roll20 just because it feels clunky. But I found people through Roll20. I don't use Roll20. There is this though. Hold on. Yeah, so there's Reddit looking for group. People post on here all the time. Most of them are Dungeons and Dragons related. And you can see it says right here online, the system, what time. So I'm not sure if you're aware of it, but I'm just letting you know. Here's the link if you want it. That's always great to check, because you can find anything there, and people looking for DMs. So that's another route. I actually posted on Reddit, but I posted in my and so I'm from New York City. I posted in the New York City subreddit looking for players, and that's how I found my group. And that was like 3 years ago. No, 4 years ago. That was in COVID times. I found them. So yeah. If you're cool saying, like, where are you from? 3 statues. I don't want them to actually do anything. The statues, just gonna give them lore. That's what I want. Hallway. This is what I need to do. I need to annotate this so I can have like the numbers there, because it's gonna bother me. Do I have Zoto annotator? Upload an image. Perfect. UK. Well, I mean, that helps. I mean, there's also hold on. I know there's give me a second. Looking for crude. Europe? Yeah. I don't know if it's as active, so I can't really tell you, because I mean, obviously I don't use it because I'm from America. So, but there is this you can check out. And I see posts there from like hours ago, right? Like an hour ago, 2 hours. So maybe you can find stuff there too. Obviously, you want whatever time works for you, but you'll have multiple places you can check. So, oh, thank you for the follow. Oh, I didn't hear the sound though. Thanks for the follow. The alerts is there though. I don't know if it was just too low on my end. You know what? Let me play a sound of Redeem. I always get it wrong. I always mess with it. Okay, it's just really low. I'm gonna put the desktop audio down then. I'll put that down actually. And now, objection. There we go. Can you let me know how the sound is, please? I used to stream without headphones, so I'm still getting used to like using headphones and the sound levels. And yeah. Perfect, thank you. Let me do one more Redeem.
Fucking guy.
Perfect. That's perfect. Thank you for the follow, man. I love talking RPGs. Like, literally ask me anything I know. Like, it's my favorite. Like, I love him. At this point, I've almost stopped playing video games. I haven't stopped, but like the reason I started doing Twitch was so I can play my video games. I wasn't playing them at all, and I have a lot. Like so many people who play on PC. And yeah, the Sony Dungeon, Dyson logos. This is the Fire Opal. Okay, I need to get the Fire Opal back. Dyson logos, Fire Opal. Ground level, here we go. Okay. Upload. Where are you? Here we go. So basically, I just want to annotate this real quickly. So this is a great little thing. So I don't have to like open up Microsoft Paint or use like Photoshop and just add a thing. I just want to like put numbers for the rooms. It just makes it so much easier to do it in a quick way. And it's been a while since I used it though, so I don't really remember. Let me put it in white. Let's see how it is in white. 1. Nope, that is not good. Oh, right, the text, right. That I want that in white and this in black. Yeah, that looks much better to me. And I'll put this at, I don't know, 40. Too big. 30. 30 is good. Yeah, look at that. Simple. But Matt, do you have any what are your concepts like for your characters? I will say, as a DM, what I usually do is I prefer to having a session 0 and players can make characters together. Because I feel like there's something much better about doing it together. But you know, people get excited. It's fun to make characters. Okay. Hallway. Where's the hallway at? Leads to monastery back in. Okay, yeah, so right here. With the DM to fit. Yeah, exactly. Like that's like the best way. Did I? That doesn't look good. You know, it doesn't. It's not that serious. I can just do it like this. What I put 30. This is white. A 2. Why is it so? Oh, 30. Perfect. Sapu, hey you. Yes, you. Well, I love the energy, Sapichu. I'm good. Hello, how are you? This is a dungeon I'm working on for my players. I keep going back and forth in Foundry. This is be a dungeon. It's multiple levels, but I need the numbers here because I just keep looking down and I have one entrance, but I don't see it there, and it's just driving me crazy. So I'm just annotating real quick. Though that's my cat. It's just one cat. It's just multiple pictures. His name is Fufu, and he turns 15 on the 23rd. He's an old man. He's my boy. Yeah. Look at him. I love it. He's doing his thing though, where he's he's gonna rest and wake up at 3 a.m. to bother me, because that's his, he likes to do his nightly rounds. Oh yeah, that was the other one. What kind of ideas do you have, Andre? Where I live also means I spell it F-U-F-U. Yeah, that's funny. I was thinking of the dish. I forgot what kind of dish it is. It's an African dish. I just forgot which country, and I've had it before, and that's always been his name for me, Fufu. Call him whatever you want though. I want to do a paladin. Do you play D&D? That be true? Or do you run games? I want to do a paladin character, and I was going to do a hexblade paladin. So you never played D&D before though, right, Andre? Because like honestly, play what you want. I just think going dual class as your first thing before you know anything is it's just a lot, right? It's a lot to learn. You're gonna be learning a lot, and I mean, Warlock is one of the classes I feel like gives people a lot of because you gotta learn what spell slots are, and you have to learn what short resting and how that affects your spell slots as a Warlock, and it's a lot, right? But if you feel you can do it, go for it. But also, I'm not really a DM who I'm not a player who likes a ton of combat, so I've never been like one who dual classes myself. Can you just copy and paste you? Yes, I can. Perfect. You're a 3. I both run and play games. When I most play character who duo with my boyfriend. A game I ran with Danganronpa, Portal Inspirations, or the next game. Ooh. Okay. I would love to hear the idea how it works doing so it's a single character you both play. But I'd love to hear about the stuff you're running. I love to hear about GMs talking about their stuff. Like I've never been somebody who watches actual plays. But I love hearing GMs talk about the stuff they give to their players. The Kenara race. I don't know it. Let's see. What do they look like? Oh, are they? Is that from the Magic the Gathering a PDF that they released? Let's see. D&D. Kenra. Plane shift. Yeah, this stuff right here, right? I love these PDFs. Like, these are perfect, like bite-sized stuff. 40 pages too. Oh, come on. Like, look at this. It's just this is like amazing. One of my favorite books for 5th edition is where are you? Not Strixhaven. I actually don't really like Strixhaven. Where is it? Here we go. I love Mythic Odysseys of Theros. It's such a good book. Such a good book. And the piety system there, and the artwork is amazing too. I love the artwork for Theros. But like the way you can involve the deities in a much more mechanical way without being too overbearing, like, oh, such a great simple little system. Their stats are also pretty standard, so I don't think you know the whole gimmick and lore. No, I don't know anything about their lore. What's their lore like? I've been researching on D&D and watch D&D campaigns. Dimension 20. I don't know. I know Dimension 20. I don't really watch actual plays, but there is one I always like to get showed to people. Just because, like, this feels like how the average person plays to me. It's only an hour if you want a video. It's Matt Mercer and Stephen Colbert. It is my favorite. It's the only actual play I've watched more than once.
If you want to just let me know where you are.
Or just make sure he doesn't see this video.
Okay, good.
So
Yeah.
keep it.
All right.
So yeah,
It's
I mean,
so
the
good.
statistics remain kind of this classic, similar. You know,
And it had the dragon on the front. Right.
sure.
Okay.
There could've
Okay.
been-
Anyway, I love that video, Andre. It's a great one. Okay, 4 is the guest quarters. Okay, 5 is the library. Six is like not a graveyard, but like people are buried there. Why can I type? There we go. In short, all are born twins and form deep connections with them. Basically, if your twin is alive, you can see them. You can both have the lucky feat. And if your twin is dead, you are immune to fear. I feel like if my twin was dead, I'd be more susceptible to fear, honestly. But that's it's a cool like thing that you guys took that and made it to a duo character. Like, how do you play it though? Is that the same time? Do you do a session and your boyfriend does a session? Like, how does that work? Okay, 11. Here. Here. Yeah, okay. 7, 8, 9. I guess this is 10. There, now I have a thing done. Oh no, I didn't need to delete that. What am I doing? There. Oh, to the vote or any oath of glory. I think that's the oath names. Let me see what those are. I can't remember what they're. I don't remember them by subclasses. At this point, I've been running a lot of Cyberpunk these days. I love Cyberpunk. I'm actually gonna run a session of this on Monday. Like, it'll be my first stream where I run a game with other people on a stream, and I'm excited but I'm kind of nervous about it. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, the paladin stuff. Paladin, where are you? Right here. You said devotion paladin or oath of glory? Oath of glory. Paladins who take the oath of glory believe they and their companions are destined to achieve glory through the deeds of heroism. They train diligently and encourage. Okay, so are they more? I mean, paladins are more martial focused anyway. But you get guiding bolt, heroism. That's nice.
Hello there.
Oh, Jesus. Thank you for the follow. Safichu, thank you. I appreciate that. So we're both playing Kenras. I'm Oh, Cowgirl. Hello. Welcome in. How are you? We're both playing Kenras. I'm a Afridi Genie Warlock. He's playing a Desert Storm Herald Barbarian. It's reflavored as a different type of Afridi Genie Warlock. Our characters used to run a caravan of trinkets and wares. We got attacked. We're left with a single bag and no water. And then when we rubbed the talisman, a genie made it. Oh, I love that. I love. See, so what I love about that, Savichu, is like it's very I mean this in a good way. It sounds very mundane how they met the genie, right? It's not like I love making a backstory where it's a very mundane thing happening, and it's like a call to adventure or whatever. I don't like having like a very epic backstory for my characters. I like it very simple, right? Like they were dying and had a single bag of water in the desert, and they found a genie. It's Aladdin, really, right? Like it's perfect. Now you're just kind of, it's amazing. I love that. That's a duo of characters. Oh, I misinterpreted. I thought it was like you were playing one character between two people. But that's a great concept though. I love that. Like, you know. And Cowgirl, one of my players is going Path of the Giant. Path of the Giant is really cool. I love giants in D&D. Do you know why we did this? Why did you do it? Was it Aladdin? Channel Divinity. Okay, let's see. Andre. You gain the following 2 Channel Divinity. Peerless Athlete. As a bonus action, you can use your Channel Divinity to... Okay, for the next 10 minutes, you have advantage on strength, athletics, and acrobatics checks. Okay. That'll come in handy, like, very... It's gonna depend on, you know, when it happens, but it can help, right? Especially my last campaign where it was all giant theme, there was definitely a lot of strength checks happening all the time. Inspiring Smite. Immediately after you deal damage to a creature with your Divine Smite feature, you can use your Channel Divinity as a bonus action and distribute to your... I like that one. That's really cool. Because, like, you can help negate damage they're taking, especially at higher levels. So 2d8, that's, I think the average is, 4... a D8 4, right? So that'd be probably like 8 plus your, let's say you're level 1, you could probably give like 8 health on average to to your other players, divided amongst the creatures. Okay, so it's not even that much. Like so as a GM, I like that because it's not going to be like you're giving too much health, right? Because like I don't like the arms race of D&D past level 10. Picture this: level 6, we both get fire resistance. Yeah. Oh, nice. Okay. I mean that makes sense, right? Like you're in a desert. I feel like the people of a desert would grow up in that kind of climate where they become more, acclimated to extreme heat. And it's D&D. You got to make it a mechanic. I might do glory. Glory. I mean, it sounds cool, right? You're giving your allies extra health. You get stuff like haste. Well, that's level 9. Level 3 though, guiding bolt is amazing, right? That's an amazing spell, right? You want high spell attack though, obviously. Heroism is great though, right? Heroism is a really good spell. Enhanced ability is great. What was the other one you said? Andre. Devotion Paladin. Oath of Devotion. The Oath of Devotion binds a paladin to the loftiest ideals of justice, virtue, and order, sometimes called cavaliers, white knights, or holy warriors. These paladins meet the ideal of the knight in shining armor, acting with honor in pursuit of justice and greater good. Okay, let's see. When you take this oath at 3rd level, you gain the following 2 divinity options. Sacred Weapon. As an action, you can imbue one weapon that you are holding with positive energy using your channel divinity. Okay. For 1 minute, you add your... Oh, that is deadly. So, Andre, use Charisma for your spells. And so it's for your I think your smites or whatever, right? I'm trying to remember. I've never had a paladin player in any of my games, and I've run a decent amount at this point. For 1 minute, you add your charisma modifier to attack rolls made with that weapon. The weapon also... Oh, it's only attack rolls, but that can still help, right? This weapon also emits bright light. Okay. Okay, that's nice. Especially at low level, it's nice, right? Turn out as an action, you blah blah. Sensory undead. Each creature undead you can see within 30 feet make a wisdom save. If the creature feel its turn for 1 minute until it takes damage. That can be useful too if it's a campaign with, undead themes, right? Because obviously you're gonna be running into that a lot. Okay, he has Cowgirl. Designing saw traps for my Kuatoa Jigsaw God dungeon. So far we have a cave, fissure, and room like the hooks. Episode from SpongeBob. I can't remember it. Sappy Chew. And I can fireball. Oh, that's amazing. That's, yeah. Like, one of my favorite things about playing I can't remember which wizard subclass. I think it's the evocation one, right? You can just like make your allies not get affected by your AoEs and just fireball everywhere. Make a room where tiles are randomly either super glue or super slippery in some extremely obvious pitfalls, and then watch them struggle. Entree. The main quest giver for my next campaign is a Glory Paladin and a Draconic Sorcerer. The party's going to be helping or joining in an order of Bahamut. Wait, do you know what combo is all? No, what combo? I don't really... I'm not a min-maxer, so you're going to have to tell me. Okay, I think that's good, right? Yeah, that's fine. Download. And I'll do it for the 2nd level too. Okay. Did it download? Oh, here we go. There we go. Nice and simple. That was easy. So I need the other one, the 2nd level, because I hate having to look back and forth. Let's see. Monastery ground level. Upper level. Here we go. Yeah. And then here we... Oh, I just did this one. Go. Come on. There we go. Okay. I'm not a minute. I just. Oh no. I'm sure. I'm the same way. Like I don't intentionally try to do it, but like, it's fun to come up with these ideas anyway. I might do a Dragonborn palette because Dragonborns are amazing. I love them. At level 6, I also have the Sign of Ill Omen, which lets me use Bestow Curse. I'm also a Talisman Warlock, which means that I can give a creature disadvantage on strength checks to not be grappled. And then the Bard can still use Charge of the Talisman to add a d4 to the grapple. Oh, man. And also, I love grappling. I my players aren't into, like... Where is it? Feats. And you were looking at the you were doing a barbarian. Is it grappler? I think it's grappler that I'm thinking of. Grappler feat. You develop the skill to hold ball. You have advantage on attack rolls against a creature. Yeah, so that's nice. You can use your action to pin down a creature grappled by you. To do so, if you succeed, you and a creature are restrained. So it sucks that you're restrained. But if the other target is restrained, everyone gets advantage on that target, which is insane. That guy's going to die, right? And if you give them Curse of Ill Omen, disadvantage on strength checks, just imagine, like, grappling a boss or something, like a high CR creature. Yeah, like, it's fun. That'd be so fun. Let me look at Path for the Giant. Cowgirl, let's see. 3rd level. When you choose, you can learn to speak, read, and write in Giant or other languages. You also get to learn either Druidcraft or Thaumaturgy. Get to use Wisdom as the modifier. Yeah, let me share it. I'm not sure. Is it a link? I think I have Nightbot active. I might have to permit it. Just let me know if it deletes it. Giant Havoc. Yep. Yeah. Let's see. How do I do this? I'm still permit Sapichu. Okay, can you try it? Yeah, exactly. Giant's Havoc. Let's see. Oh, this is really cool. Look at that. Oh, you even made it in Hero Forge. And you sketched it out. I love this. I love the mask. That's amazing. 2.5 years. Look at that. I love this one. That's really cool. This is what was this one? What's the character? Like, what's the class? Oh, right here. Grave Cleric Shadow Spawn. Grave Cleric. That's really cool. That's a great piece of art. And Tex Nobu. Doodles. What is this? Is this that virtual? Is that the free virtual tabletop I'm thinking of? It looks like it, the interface. Owlbear Rodeo? Yeah. No buff. I'm cooking. Please shut up. I can't trust it. Oh, you just said Microsoft Paint? Like, I can't draw at all, so this is all really cool to me. Okay, I love this. I love the expression on this one, especially. It's really cool. Cool work. Cowgirl, have you decided like when you're gonna run your game? Let me see. Level 3rd feature of Path of the Giant. When you make a successful range attack with a thrown weapon using strength, you can add your rage damage. That's nice. Because it's when you're raging, right? While raging, yeah. That's extra damage. That's a range. Yeah, but like range attacks don't get bonuses, I think, from raging. I can't remember if that's accurate. your reach increased by 5. So that's also really good because more reach is always nice. Level 6, your bond with the elemental. Yeah, when you rage, you choose one of the weapons you're holding. When you wield the weapons infused in your rage, the weapon deals type of that damage and an extra d6. And it gains its own property. And you can throw it in That's amazing, right, Cowgirl? Like, you can throw the weapon, it returns. It does an extra d6 of damage of an elemental type. Rage already gives you bonus damage. So that just sounds fun. I wish one of the ones I really love to do those is Path of the Wild Magic. I never see anyone play it. And I love Path of the Wild Magic. Like, I played it one time for like a one shot. I was just raging all over the place. And just, because none of it is bad. It's not like in the Wild Magic Sorcerer. Me harassing because I succeeded on a scavenging check. And he said, yeah, next session, I'll give you a list of rocks and ogres you found. It's been 12 seconds. Savichu, I had a player who was in my Cyberpunk game. She was a geologist. And I'm sure she also DMs too, which is hilarious. So she'd give you so many answers right away about rocks. Like, I learned so much about geology. Well, I learned about geology while playing Cyberpunk with her. What's your favorite Storm Herald biome? Let me see. It's a barbarian, right? Storm Herald. So one thing, Sapichu, is I love deserts as a biome in real life and in video games. All take 2 fire damage each. I don't want to eat sand. I love Tatooine in Star Wars. Like, I love deserts. They're just so, it's such an extreme environment to live in. And the kind of like people who live there, the animals who live there, you have to be in tune with your environment, right? It's just such a crazy environment to me. And just having to be in a place like that, living there, it's a lot, right? But mechanically, let's see. I mean, this is cool, right? Just extra damage you do just by being around them. When it's activated, the time must make a failed save. Okay. So these are basically like the same. This just helps your allies, damages your enemies. This one's nice because it's extra damage, but it can fail also. I mean, I'd probably go with the desert one, honestly. Oh, wait, no. Are they all different? No, it's at 3rd level. 6th level, you get Storm Soul. Okay, hold on. Desert, you gain resistance to fire damage, and you don't suffer the extreme heat. Okay. You can touch a flammable object. Would you, Sabichu, since you DM, would you take that to mean that they're not affected by heat metal? Because I'd probably allow that, right? They're not affected by heat metal. You can touch a flammable, if like someone uses it on your sword, but you're not affected by fire or flammable items, right? You ran right through me. Yeah, like I would, heat metal me away. I don't care. This feels like it just came out my dryer. It feels nice. I do like having a swim speed. It doesn't come up a lot, but let me see if I can find it. Notion. There was a period. Let's see how far long ago it was. Wasn't there. Not there. Nope, that was Maelstrom. Was it in February or January? They were there for like a month. And swimming became very useful to my players. It's just been so long at this point. I don't remember. No. This is where I keep all my notes, by the way. How do you manage your notes, Sapichu? If any. If you keep track of them. Nope. It wasn't that one. God. No, I'll look at the chat in a sec. I just really have to find this now. Purple Rocks, maybe? It was during a session, though. Was it really 22nd? 2027. Was it really 2022? That seems like so long ago. November also? Where's November? November, October. We put January. This is what? Point Crawl. Oh yeah, this is when they were like going out through the ocean. I like, you know, I didn't want to like map it out. I had a point crawl. Yeah. For that. That was fun. It was a lot of fun. Okay, it was here. So this wasn't the exact place. This is like near the Purple Rocks. And they were basically enemies of the Kraken Society. And, you know, it's a Kraken. You're going to deal with water when you're dealing with a Kraken, right? And that was January, so 22nd of February. Let's see. Wasn't there. I'm probably just closing it over and over. Oh, yeah, it is here. Okay, here we go. So here's a dungeon I had. Oh, yeah. That's the key. Here we go. This. Oh, my God. This was such a fun time down here. Right? All these. So, the way I ran this was, I didn't keep track of, like, movement. It was just like, oh, you go here, make a check to see if you get attacked by enemies, right? If you get spotted. And each thing had, like, I had a pre-planned encounter, but I also had, like, a random encounter table. So, it could, and I would improvise and just see what would happen. And, oh, man. But this, eventually, they got the cave ceiling collapsed because they were deep underground. And the only way they could get out was by swimming. And they had a Kraken to deal with, right? So it was just so much fun. And this was like about a month's worth of sessions. They were also above here too, right? Because they were, deep in like Kraken Society territory. So this Ruins of Askarl, this is Askarl City ruins, right? And I determined, oh yeah, this is where all my encounters, the reaction of monsters, the wandering monster table. Yeah. Oh, this is so fun. I love this so much. I love using random encounters. I know a lot of people don't. I love them. What are you guys saying though? Cowgirl, the feature where you turn huge. Oh, I love Cowgirl. There's a where is it? A classes. The fighter gets something. What's it called? It's Eldritch Knight. No, it's not Eldritch Knight. I'm not thinking of it. It's Scofflaw. Is that new? Humblewood. Echo Knight. Eldritch Knight. It's a fighter for sure. I know it's a Cavalier, purple. Rune Knight. They can actually grow every few levels. You roll for how many inches they grow up. And it's hilarious. I love it. I love the Rune Knight. They are a fun subclass. They get so many good abilities that it's just really great to have. Sadly, I can't learn Heat Metal, so I'll bully a wizard or druid into learning it. I use Microsoft OneNote, and I prep in chapters, and I have a bank full of random NPCs. Flashback to time my party, who after seeing a mimic, their first was to group seduce it. In short, paladin without testosterone. It is an Eldritch Knight. Are you running any games now, Sabichu? I haven't even done this yet. Tell me about your game. Cowgirl here is new, right? I think they're gonna run their first session, and I'm excited for that because I think everyone should run games. It's just so fun. I want the little louder. Okay, if that's too loud, just let me know, please. Okay, 1. Just use it that way. Why are you changing to 9? there. Prefer you black. Okay. So, one there. Right here. Right there. I don't think that... I'll put in a counter here. But it'll count for this whole thing. There should be one here. There should be something. It could just be descriptions. It could just be features. But I don't know what. Where are you? Why are you up here? Bam. Okay. So... 3, 4. This just really helps me to like organize my dungeon key and makes it much easier to look back through stuff. 8. There should be something at the top level. Okay, perfect. So that's for this one. Okay. Big old artificer lich kidnapped 1,000 people. I just like it's 1,000 people. Gave them bracelets that makes them so if you go too far from your party, you implode. And then I made them go through the harsh trials where the only one in the first fight was Victorian lobby room that, while clean and pretty, has no entertainment, food, or oh, that's rough. They struggled for a week. Only 300 people were left alive and haven't eaten in a week and a half. And I made the lich just dispense the table with 100 plates of food in short. That's sort of massive food fight. Instead of just commoners, you had a high class mixed in there. So you had fireballs. That's a really cool thing. I mean, starvation is, I mean, that's rough, right? That's gonna make anyone. What's the quote? You're like 3 days, three meals. It's like you're 3 meals from like revolution when people go hungry. Cowgirl, yes, it was gonna be Lost Mine Reskin, but it's morphed into pretty much its own dungeon crawl. I think that's great, Cowgirl. Like a dungeon crawl, I feel D&D plays best in a dungeon crawl, right? Like, yeah, I mean, put all the narrative and story you want, but like for your learning, you'll learn a lot about the systems in place through a dungeon crawl. So much that you wouldn't get if you just like ignored all that. Fireball specialist, and he's just immune to his own. They're immune to their own fireballs and just throwing them away. That's funny. Okay. Let me copy this so it's nice and neat. Okay. So this has 10 chambers. Because if I just press enter twice, it's not going to appear. Okay. There. Yes, the next game I'm running is less cycle and more all horror. So on Monday, on the 27th, you know, it'd be cool if people tune in for that. I'm running to run Cyberpunk Red, just a one-shot with other streamers. And have you played Cyberpunk 2077? Anyone here? That'd be great. So this takes. Okay, so have you seen the anime though, Edge Runners? I mean, it's not a big deal if you haven't, right? But this is now getting a actual box. Okay, so this is getting a box set and it comes out at the end of June, so next month. And so the tabletop Cyberpunk Red takes place in the year 2045, and I love the setting. It's like post-World War Cyberpunk. I've never seen it, It's really depressing, but in a way that excites me. But this is going to be the first look at the video game like 2077 in the tabletop, and it's going to have the characters. No, hold on. It's gonna have, yeah. So this was just shown off today. Like what's gonna be included in the box set. It's like 3 little mini books, all like 34 pages each. It's gonna have, it's gonna be, you could just buy the box set itself, and you don't need to have the core rules. It'll give you enough to learn how to run it and play it, and get like 3-4 sessions out of it. And it's only $35. They announced the price, which is crazy cheap. But also, they're gonna show how quick hacking works. So if you haven't played the game, but quick hacking in the tabletop, that's gonna be exciting for me. I'm gonna love that. They're gonna have the Sandevistan from the anime in there, because Sandevistan exists in the tabletop, but it's very different than how David Sandevistan is. His is like a crazy experimental, heavy military grade one, and I'm really excited for it. I'm so excited for it. Is this it? That's not the one I want. Here we go. This. Yeah. Like, oh my god. This is just it. They've been teasing about this for like a year. Yeah, ask away. Like, I love this system so much. Also, they're gonna have pre-gens with some amazing artwork, but they're gonna have new lore on all the characters from the anime. So, I love these two, especially Main and Dio. Like, they're the best. And yeah, they're all, and like Studio Trigger made new artwork for them, and the writer of the show is writing content for the adventure. No, Rebecca was amazing. I like her way more than Lucy. Like, she's small, but she's not like, how do I put this? She feels like a grown-up character, right? She doesn't feel like she's there for like, I mean, obviously she's sexualized a bit, but it's not her only defining trait. She has depth to her, which I loved about her, right? And I love that character. Lucy is like, whatever, I didn't really care. I know a lot of people love Lucy. I'm not crazy about Lucy. But like, yeah, her brother was funny too. But like Dio, Main, and Rebecca were great. At the end of the 3 saw trap rooms, they'll find their patron's bodyguard trapped up on a big nasty contraption. The rack trap from Saw 3, if you've seen it. I only seen Saw 1. And had to fight the Kuoto's new god, risking the fate hag since Kuoto have stats. Let me show you. Am I spelling it wrong? Let's see. Kuotoa. They have stats. They have like multiple stat blocks. Oh, they're gods. No, gods don't get stats at all in D&D, right? The idea is if you give it stats, it can die, and that doesn't make sense for D&D really. But I would just reskin a stat block, right? In D&D, an actual god can't enter the material plane. They can send an what's it called, an avatar? They get to like a representation of their self to the material plane. They don't do it because like lore wise they're not supposed to meddle within like the material plane directly, right? No, I know, but like BG3 is also not raw. Rules as written. They change a lot of stuff. Like rogues with 2 bonus actions is insane. But like again, you're the dungeon master. Change what you want, right? The setting is amazing, Cowgirl. I love the setting so much. It is. I like a downer story though, so like it's horrible, but like in a way that feels like you're almost living it, right? Let's see. Also, I love their PDF. Like they link everything so well. But like the Time of the Red, it starts off with like America is fragmented, which, current events or whatever. And that plays a lot into the fall of America in Cyberpunk. And like fall, I mean like the economy and stuff gets really bad. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into it. Do you know the Dream Core aesthetic? No, I don't know Dream Core aesthetic. Let me Google that. This looks trippy. This could be like Myconid Colony to me, honestly. Okay, let me close all this. So do codes just last forever? Or do they... I don't know. Like, they come into existence, right? If enough Kuo-toa believe them, they come into existence. Like, here we go. Let me see. Kuo-toa worship gods of their own creation, but if enough Kuo-toa believe that the real energy the collective can manifest as a physical entity, the form depends on their inspiration level for its divine magic. Okay. I would imagine once they come into existence, they exist, and that's it, honestly. The hard part is getting enough Kuo-toa to worship the same thing, same person or whatever. But like, let's see, what I want to show you, I think it's in sources. I think it's Fizzbands, right? Let me see. Is it Tiamat? Aspect, yeah, an aspect is what it's called, right? So like, you're not gonna fight Tiamat, right, herself, right? Not the full power deity, but you fight a version of her that's weaker. By weaker, I mean challenge level 30, right? That's still crazy high. But also, she has 574 health, and if you get her down to 0 health, she basically gets back up, and it's like round 2. But like, you can take that kind of a mechanic and bring it into a level, an appropriate CR. I love this artwork. She's just got like big fat neck. She looks like a scary dragon, right? Tiamat's a great piece of like artwork. Hey, look at that. Oh my god. That's so good. Yeah, exactly. But I can't even imagine. This one will burn while going down on you. This one will burn you. This one will melt you. This one will freeze you, shock you. I don't even know what the black one. What do they do? Like sludge? I mean, the fate hack in the book of many things. It seems level appropriate with the body cards. Oh, let me look at that. Fate hag. That's pretty cool, actually. You can take 3 legendary actions, choosing from the options below. Teleports, that's nice. That's the one thing to know, Cowgirl. Being able to make space between your creatures and the players is how you can it can make a fight more difficult. If you want it more difficult, that's a good way to do it, right? Giving a way they can like get out of danger, because players will turtle on an enemy and just destroy them as fast as possible. Destiny Curse. The hag magically curses a creature it can see within 60 feet of itself. The creature must make a 14 wisdom saving throw, and the creature has disadvantage on this save if it has damage the hag within. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Because players are obviously going to want to hurt it. And if they hurt, that's really cool. A disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls and saving throws until the... Just everything, really. Once per turn, when a creature fails one of those d20 rolls, it takes 7 force damage. Okay. I think that's a cool... I think that's perfect right there, honestly, Cowgirl. If you have a level in challenge level 4, that should be like a good boss for like the end of a dungeon. If they're like level 1 players, they could... Well, level 1, she would destroy them. I think level 3, she would be a good challenge for level 3 players. Level 2, I think she'd still kill them. Like, no questions asked. She could just end them easy. They're level 3. I think level 3 to 5, that would be a good challenge. 3 will be real hard, but, you know, Let him die, honestly. You think her ice head would feel like Vic's vapor rub? No, you know what it is, Sabichu? It's like icy hot, right? The two heads. Icy hot. First cold then hot. I love this Kuotoa guy. He's just like hey. He's like that. Hey. He's like ready to get in there. He's just excited to be included, this guy. My favorite piece of art. I want to hear it. Go for it. Yeah, tell me. Oh, welcome back, Andre. I have a lurk command, by the way. You don't have to do it, but like, there you go. But I haven't even labeled this yet. Oh, I did. Okay, let me download it. Oh yeah, I love. No, mine's is first edition. Beholder. Wait, no, it's not this one. No, it's this one right here. This. I love how stupid this looks. This is hilarious to me. Like, look at that. What is the second edition one like? I can never tell. Is it this one? That's really nice. I gotta look here. They usually have different versions. Like, this one's cool. This is pretty good too. Oh, this is, yeah, I like this. I hate this one. I like the artwork. I just hate the idea of it. This one's cool. Is that the Lich Beholder one? This is basically a crab or a lobster. Look at that. Third edition. This one looks violent. It's a 3 Githyanki are cool. Let me look at the Githyanki. Look, there's something about first edition artwork that is amazing to me. This one's really, it's so tiny though. I wish it was bigger. I like this. The artists that they had for this period was great. 4E, like, I don't really like 4th edition art. 5th edition art, it depends on what it is. Like, I love the stuff for like Theros. Like here, Xanathar's Guide. As a whole, I don't. Planescape looks great. I haven't read the book yet, but the artwork is amazing. Let's see. Like, oh man, it's just so detailed. Look at this. Look at their hair. Is it on fire? I don't even know if it's on fire. Like, it just looks like it is. What's this here? Is that a Gifsarai? An Orc Wizard. I'm way off. Pandemonium. Lady of Pain. Inspired by dream aesthetic like the ENA cartoon or literally any Fentanyl song. 3/4 of my one-shot players have agreed to campaign with their characters, assuming they survive. Look, it's good. I hope you run it soon. Like, do you have an idea when you're gonna run it? ENA cartoons. ENA. What's a show? What's like the what do you call it? What's like the hook of your campaign, Sapichu? For a character idea, a bard would be marries a woman with a mysterious background, saying married for a couple of years. He was always curious about this woman's background, but his questions quickly shut down. So he does some investigating and finds out that the woman is a devil and her bad history. His investigation gets caught by the woman who is now a devil. A whole verbal fight breaks out, and the worst paper straight happening. The bard that he needs to pay out for his wrongful by being. You know what I think, Andre? This is how I would tweak it for an NPC. the devil grants a divorce, but the divorce it's written, the papers, the contract, to like agree to the divorce or whatever, is written in infernal, and like the stipulations of this are just horribly one-sided. It's like the guy lost everything. The bard, he lost everything, and now, but I would probably make it a warlock myself. They lost everything to this devil, and that's how I would do it. And that obviously, all right, give me a second to write. Oh no, take your time. But like, that'd be so funny to me if it's just a divorce proceeding, but my character is a warlock because their ex took everything, and if they just turned out to be like a devil, a succubus, what's some other infernal creature, a fiend, Because like, have you seen the Cambion? I think they look. I love how it can be. I love this artwork so much. Next week. Oh, nice. Nice. That's great. Like, you should run it and then tell me and Sia. We would love to hear about it. I was thinking this idea for a player character. Bard goes on an adventure to get his devils or get a lot of money. I mean, yeah. I would think of like, what does a devil want that would allow the bard to get out of their clutches, right? And that could be the reason they're adventuring. There should be something beyond money, in my opinion, because gold itself will come quickly, and then makes sense for your character to just leave, right? But I mean, whatever gets you going, right? Whatever works for you. Oh yeah, this is download now. Let me put this down. Okay. Delete that one. Nope, that was the wrong one. Did I download it? Here we go. Oh, it's too big. And I gotta convert it or make it smaller. And this is how I normally use Paint, just to resize something super quick. I'll make it 70% smaller. That should be enough. Right? I don't know. Oh my god, it's 15 megabytes, this file. Why is it so big? Give me a second, I will read that in a sec. Let me upload to Imager. I'll download a copy of this again. Okay. Embed image. Delete. Perfect. Now I have it. I'll do the same with the other one. Imager. Even this one's too big. Why is it so big? 41 megabytes. Okay. Let me just convert it to WebP. That's what I need to do. Okay. I haven't converted anything today. Alright, in short, humans are the creatures that forget the most. Ever since they discovered steam and energy, their numbers have quintupled. And the amount of memories has as well. In this world, memories are a physical energy that gets released in the world when forgotten to dissipate like antimatter. This sheer growth has ripped space-time enough to create a whole plane where all forgotten memories are piled up, not dissipated. And sadly, Manxor, god of knowledge, has also been banished there. Manxor Natid, I'm probably butchering the name, was panicked and tried his best to get back to the material plane. and join the other gods in the Mount Olympus knockoff. Sadly, the portal he created were way too small for him to fit in. However, they did give him contact with tribes of Anaphora, which have given him sacrifices and worship. Little does he know, his growth and power comes from the cultist is spreading in small spots of the material plane, converting that matter into forgotten matter, which works in a very silly way. I mean, I love the idea of the memories becoming like physical manifestations, right? Like that's really cool. They're still too big. Right. But probably now it can okay, you know what? That's not a big deal. I can do that later. But that's a really cool idea. And what's the what are the players like? What got them to adventure or whatever? Like what was their first like hook or something? I really want to do like a homebrew adventure in Eberron, because Eberron seems like such a cool setting to me. Okay, I do need to I need to add some combats here though. I want like some combat. So this here's a what is it? It's a library. So this is a trap. Very dark. But in here there's a ghost and 2 shadows, which at level 1. No, they're level 3 actually. I'm gonna, let's see, what CR is this? I'm gonna add another one, just one more. I think three shadows. Shadows hit above their CR. They're really deadly. I love the shadows. Shadows and banshees. You know what? A banshee here would be cool too. Somewhere. Let's say we have a bouncy ball. We then place it next to a portal open for 10 days. It then turns into forgotten matter as the universe forgets it was bouncing in the first place. Thus, it is no longer is. So like it's no longer bouncy in the material plane, or it's no longer bouncy when it goes into the portal. I might not be understanding it. I mean, I love the idea of it. Like it sounds really like I would think of at all. Okay. Like you can start training like as a big bad evil guy. You can start messing with like the the physics of the universe, right? With something like that, which it could be a whole campaign in itself. With how they're affecting the world in order to break free from their prison to get into your world. Weird ways. I mean, that's cool too, right? Nobody wants to be stoned. That's enough to call most players out. Kind of like the death curse in Tomb of Annihilation, right? People just keep dying over even though they've been resurrected. Okay, here's gonna be treasure. I need a oh yeah, this is what I was doing. I was using this to like mark where there's treasure, so I don't have to like worry about it. Okay. And I already rolled the treasure for this. So 3 of the rooms have treasure. Oh, these 8. This one will have treasure. Why does this have vision? This doesn't need vision. It's because it's a player sheet. Vision, don't worry about it. This sheet is... and it's just going to stay as that. Okay, whatever. Anyway, 1, 2, 3. So 3 rooms have treasure. I rolled it. Let me put this here. Potion of healing. So potion of healing, that one. Ugh, I need like tea or something. My throat's getting sore. Okay, and then one of them has a spell scroll, Sanctuary. Can I add a spell here actually? Sanctuary. Spell scroll, nice. I love that. It just turns into a spell scroll. That's perfect. Well, during our session, -1, we had a small tease. They played a group of level 15 adventurers, came to Anaphora 500 years after the split, found ruins, accidentally reopened a portal, outcrawled a forgotten appearance. That thing one-shotted one player every turn, only one fiend, and they lived to tell the tale. And their help has opened a guild of planar travelers to help gather. That's cool. It gives them a way to like really see the dangers of what's happening too, in a much more direct way. Let me put that down a bit. I'm gonna put Mass Effect. That's nice and chill. Oh, my throat. Okay. So, do I want to trap in any one of them? I don't think I do. I think these will be like safe rooms. One of them will have an obvious danger, but it won't be a trap. Where did I put it? Guest quarters. Maybe. No. I think the quarters should be fine. There's already that there. There's this here. This is a whole trap that they need to... Well, not a trap. It's more like preventing them access down there. There should be 1 or 2 here, though. And where's 6 again? Hold on. That's not it. Really wish that was longer. Okay. That should be... You know, there's probably like a 10-hour mix or something. There we go. Perfect. Also, Maxer is an anagram. Guess where it is? Wait, I misspelled it. It's Dungeon Master, but I forgot it now. That's cool though, right? That's just that's funny. Okay, so 3 is what's number 3? 3 is artwork. I wanted to just give them, if they investigate, it's just like stuff that's worth money, but maybe they're learning lore, so I'll leave that not dangerous, right? Yeah, no, yeah. Link it. Hold on. Let me give you permit. Sapichu. There you go. Okay. Let's see. 7, 8, and 9. I want something there though. You know what? These are gonna be burnt out remains here. That's what that's gonna be. 9. Let's put monk quarters. Burnt out remains. Let's see. What else could be there? One of my favorite documents to use, right? Well, okay, right now I don't need cyberpunk. Where is it? D&D. This one. This guy's stuff is so nice to have. It's just dungeon dressing, right? And this is... I wish this was a bigger font, but whatever. Sarcophagi? No. Stairs, statues, tapestries, trapdoors. No. Okay, it needs to be a little bit lower. Okay, that's as low as I can make it. Let's see. Bam. God of memories and knowledge. Very. Look. I like that. This looks very sci-fi to me right here. Basically, dogs are the cultists, the strongest type of corrupted enemy. I like this one. This would be fun for me to like explore, especially like I don't know, like the design of it. These like large, they look like worked stone pillars, right? There'll be computer references, even better. This is cool. The idea I get from just looking at it is like maybe it's like a black hole type creature, but it's a creature, so it walks around and it's just warping everything it gets near. This is Tasha after she allies with the god, because why not? Okay, the worst thing I think is this. Like, I mean in a good way, right? This little, what is it, an eyeball? A chicken egg? A plaster -1 session. Is this the thing that killed the players? It feels, which is intent. No, that's really cool. Like, I think the house with the chicken feet is such an evocative image. Dungeon design, dungeon dressing, room painting, characters, traps. A riddle. I know. I'm not putting a riddle. Mundane chest, provisions. Anyway, I really like this guy's stuff. He gives you just a lot of usable stuff that you can just, you know, I'll roll a percentile right now. Okay, I'm already annoyed by this. There's like, what's it called? Pilot wings. That's usually what I play in the background because it's just so smooth. It's so chill. There we go. That's no Binding of Isaac. That's great. Yeah, 73. Several stud each end of the altar. Okay. Here we go. Skeletal remains. Let's see. What does this say? Skeletal remains of a man wearing moldering robes are chained to an altar. The man wears robes of a temple priest. He was a wizard. Yeah, because this is Area 9. Okay. Yeah, I just need one set of right here. The other ones are too charred to get anything off, but how could he have died? There's fire everywhere, right? Well, fire, like charred remains.
Your entire life has been a mathematical error. A mathematical
Oh.
error I'm about to correct.
I love that. I love perfect. No, you're tired. I mean, thanks for talking and thanks for the follow. Like, I love the energy and I love talking about GM stuff. I'm glad you appreciate GLaDOS. Bible. I mean, Bible stories are amazing to use, right? Bible stories, Greek. I mean, Hades is super popular. Everyone loves Greek stuff. Yeah, no, it's all nerd channel. I love RPGs. The cat. No, he'll get kisses. He likes to be picked up and cuddled. That's what he likes. No. His favorite thing is to sit next to you. He doesn't want to be. He'll let me pick him up for like a few minutes, but he'll want to sit next to me. That's what he wants. That's his favorite. He's got very like not needy is the word, but like he's very now he likes to be around people a lot more, which I like. Oh, hey Onyx, how you doing? Yeah, no, I mean, for me, these days, like a lot of my characters have been more of giving butt pets. Yeah, he likes to be spanked. A lot of my former characters that I have, my current character even, it's more like mundane stuff. Like I had a wizard who his he was a scholar background, I think it was, and he kept failing to defend his PhD in a doctoral like review board because he had no field experience in his field. So he's like, fine, I'll go out and get field experience. So he's an adventurer getting experience to defend his you know, his old PhD program. And that's how he became an adventurer. But he failed like 7 times to defend. So he's a really bitter character. And he's just really angry. But he was an archaeologist background. That's what it was. Archaeologist. And my artificer, what is it? I made it that his dwarf clan has something similar to like the Amish Rumspringa, where you go out to the world, but and experience the world. But instead of that and coming back and choosing what you want to say, it's rather that you go out to the world, create something good, like and bring that new knowledge you have back to your clan to help grow your clan. So like it was he was a clan crafter, so he wanted to create like his masterwork or like a really important work for his people and bring back what he knew to his people to help them. Something simple. Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, he's tired. Like he's so tired of it, and it's hilarious to me. Like I keep my stuff more mundane now, but malleable to fit in a campaign. Okay, but 9 quarters. What'll be? You know what? They'll be. What are these creatures called? These. Bam. These are CR1. What can they do? They bite, but 10 poison damage on a failed save. Oh, that is deadly. I'm gonna put. Oof, my throat. I'm gonna put 3 of them only. Wait till I tell you about my character, Gerald Fitzgerald, elf wizard, 500 years old. His entire gimmick, he has an axe and an X and one nightstand long book, longer than a dictionary. So every time we went somewhere, he's like, "Yeah, the town of Skillbor." But Barbara, quite a bashful no. She been against his soul. Sure. I love that. That's great. My lad was a hexblade that found a sword with a spirit inside it. The spirit is his patron. I based him off Egyptian mythological beings. Someone was there's a guy here before. His name is Andre. He's like, no, that was Sabichu. I'm sorry, that was Sabichu. One of their characters they're playing now is they were like in a desert with just like one bag of water, and them and another person were their patron's a genie, and like. That's really cool. Like, that's something I would do, right? I would steal from my Aladdin, honestly. I love but instead, yeah, I would put it in a weapon like you did, Onyx. But my throat is hurting me. I'm gonna make some tea real quick. I'm gonna get some and I'm gonna fill it with honey. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna play a 3-minute ad break so it turns off ads for an hour. So I'll be back in a bit. Wait. Hold on. Before you go. Sabichu, look who's here. Fufu, look at the camera. Hold on, you moved the thing, Fufu. There we go. Oh, there you go. Fufu. Okay. Speaking of good old days, have I ever told you about Krog the Orc? And the Orc can't send the properties of their medical plans. A lot of the doctor said I should better leave before I lose my ability to walk. That's pretty good. What can they find here? Let's see. I think a spell tag, definitely, yeah. A spent spell tag. Or I'm thinking this I mean, like of a not a journal. It should be something that can survive fire. So how about a stone? And this is where it can act as a cantrip for something expendable. Actually, no, not a cantrip. How about this? It will provide bless for guidance, actually. Guidance for... Let me say 3... No. Stone. Ruby colored. Let's say 50 gold value. Can be socketed. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. But Sabichu, thank you for hanging out, talking, and following. Appreciate it. Ooh. Okay. 7, 8, 9. I think 8 will be just like a little combat. Fiends. Could be some chickens, actually. No, I wanted all the like the infernal stuff to be. Oh no, these. I'm gonna make it that they're just actual chickens that have been changed by the infernal energy leaking into the place. And they're not strong, are they? 17. They do 1d4 plus 2. Take a look. That's not a big deal. Okay. I'll put it there. Yeah, I will. But like the idea is this dungeon, right? It was through this opal that crashed down from an asteroid, and the asteroid is actually linked to infernal plane or abyssal plane, whatever you call it. And they didn't know that. They just know it. This opal made them stronger, and then over time, it had like a clear influence on the region. And one example of the way it did that is that it drove the gnolls of the region far more violent. They're already violent, but this one in particular was they commanded Yeenagu commanded them, go get me that opal, blah, blah, blah. But also, like, it turned, like, their chickens or whatever into abyssal chickens. It turned the spiders here into the demon feed spiderlings, stuff like that. And then underground in the dungeon, I'll have, like, imps. There's, yeah, these things, what are they called? Cacklers. They're really, I really like the artwork, like, for this. So there's a cackler, and what can they do? They have a spiked chain. Oh yeah, they do something called mimicry in Last Laugh, right? But like, this is a trap door, and this trap will be like a really high charisma check. And but they're basically trapped in here because there's a spell tag. But this thing will try to get a player to open it up, you know, by if they fail a charisma save, bam, they want to open a door. And this thing here, the Alep, is a spirit of one of the dead monks here. And it'll just be like a fight. But there'll be like treasure here in this room. But basically, this opal was twisting them. And there were some monks in here who became like, they learned that was abyssal. They were, you know, it's like the One Ring. It corrupted them. They wanted power, blah, blah, blah. And some of them basically agreed to start killing the monks in name of who the abyssal, the opal was linked to. And I'm thinking Baal, maybe. But also, here is a trap, not a trap, a puzzle, preventing access to go through. And the players, maybe not preventing access, but it won't be hard for them to destroy it. But basically here, what did I have? This is, I had it as 11. So I have a monk here named Roshi from Master Roshi. There's like spell tags all over the room, and a body sitting like in like a meditation state, right? So do you know that it's like the monk mummification? Monk mummification. I forgot what the actual word is. Yeah, Soku Shin. I don't know how to say that. But basically this, it's like, why does he have sunglasses? But basically he died like that, right? He's like that here, preventing anything from underneath going up, right? He died, he sacrificed himself to prevent that from happening. And he has treasure on him, like one of them is a bead of banishment, so the players can use that. And, you know, they'll be able to read the spell tags, you know. And, yeah, so that's why the infernal creatures will be underground. They're trapped within. And that's what I have story-wise. And story-wise, this was a monastery devoted to protecting the nearby region, the towns of the region. And because there used to be, like, a lot of, like, roving bands of gnolls and whatever. And there's still gnolls, but they're in far fewer numbers because of the monastery here. And then one day, this asteroid landed nearby, and they like saw it. They thought it was just, you know, divine or whatever, and they kept the gem from the asteroid. And it turned out to be an abyssal thing, and it was linked to either Yeenagu, maybe Baal, or some deity of the abyssal plane. And it started to warp the region. So the factions I have, what are the factions? There's the monks, right? Some of them want to reclaim this place and purify it. There's the deity worshippers who want to take this and, you know, finish killing any of the monks here, and, you know, open a portal, whatever his demons do. And then gnolls, they want to find this opal, and they want to eat the opal for Yeenagu, you know, because Yeenagu commands them. So yeah, there'll be enough factions to provide some story stuff. So on the first floor, though, I want it to be like, there's little encounters. They start giving them an idea, oh, there's demon stuff here. There'll be some lore also. Level 2, I don't know when I want to appear though. There should be some stuff here, but I don't know what yet. I feel like Tower 3 and 4 should be locked, but there'll be treasure there. Bastion, level 3. I don't know what a bastion means exactly. As for the dungeon itself, this dungeon is from D&D 3rd edition. From here, page, is it 105? Yeah, Dungeon of the Fire Opal. Yeah, it's from here. And I'm looking at it for ideas. So the monks here were actually just evil. They were terrible. They were demon worshippers. I didn't know that. I rolled on the Dungeon Master's Guide, and I got, they were chaotic. The creators were chaotic, and that's how I ended up on here. And then I rolled. I got an asteroid that was linked to whatever chaotic entity. They just kind of happened to fit. I'm making a country for my Pathfinder campaign and making 4 noble houses with semi-distinct differences in hard. What do you mean? In hard is is hard. It's hard. 4 noble houses. I would look. How would I do that? I would look at medieval culture. I would take one from there. I would take one from France, one from England. I would even look at like high society of like Mesoamerica, because I love to insert Mesoamerica into anything. I'm watching Shogun right now, and I would probably use something from like Japanese history too to like make one of the houses, right? That's how I would do it. So there'll be distinct flavorings between each of them, and I can like always look at the history to see how they developed. Oh, that's cool though. That's for your GM though, right? Like you're doing it for them to use. 13's an empty trading room. Oh yeah, so this book, it's all about kobolds, but my favorite thing is the traps section. Oof. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna draw an X on everything I want to be like a. I'll put a square because drawing. Never mind. How do I do this? A line. Okay, and then. That's a combat. Here. Should be one there. Because I want more traps in the longer areas. But like stuff happening here. Because my players wanted to be deadly. Right? So I'm going to give that to them because why not? So stuff will happen here. The ones without marks will have be quiet, because there should be rooms that have nothing in there, because there needs to be like time for the players to fill up the space, and that'll be empty. Something here and here. Okay, I'm just choosing it randomly. I don't even know if I'll stick with that. It just helps me get an idea. My character's country of origin say yes, I want to make it or have them do it. I mean, that's cool, right? Only thing is, I would suggest make it actionable. Give them actionable lore. And I don't know, you probably know this, but for anyone who's lurking, actionable lore. There we go. It's just a way to write lore, or give lore to players, and make it, or to the GM really, make it something that can be useful and give them a way to make decisions, right? Like, how does he explain it here? A lot of lore exists in lore is empty words. Yeah. Oh yeah, like here. This is from an actual adventure. The Arctis Cimber is in Tomb of Annihilation. There's a 5e adventure where, in the middle of the wilderness, we can run into Arctis Cimber and his sororial companion. Arctis is featured in novels and carries potentially world-changing Ring of Winter artifact. We are told he is unlikely to trust the players or tell them who he is about this artifacts. So what can we do? How do you make it actionable? We can add lore that says the cult of the dragon. Okay, he doesn't tie to him, does he? Anyway, basically. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So I'm glad. Look at that article, because like you want something the GM can use in a way that can it's not just fluff you're giving them, right? And you don't need to write a lot, just like 2 or 3 points. Maybe one of these noble houses, they made their fortune through they were horse lords, and they made their fortune through pioneering like horse warfare based tactics. Kind of like who was that did that? The Mongolians did that, right? They were master horse people. Like they could really fight on horseback, and that really changed a lot of how people fought against people on horseback. The people fought on horseback, but like they were just on another level. And that's a very direct way they had a world impact, right? Okay, so this is secret here. So what could be here? Do I have anything here? Let's see. Always roll for wandering monster. The average remains. There's a yellow mold there. I'll put 2 just in case. Yeah, I think the relationships will help. I think the philosophy, military, all that can be tied up in like a way that reflects it, like the Dothraki, right? They are a nomadic people who care for horses, right? But they're also a warring people, right? That can tie up their philosophy, military, and culture in a very succinct way, right? Right? So for me, the way I like to write stuff as short as possible. So I'm probably just, that's just how I write stuff. Whatever works for you, right? And I think the thing about it, though, if you can write something short, is that you start to think about what is important about these people and how you can give that information to the GM. Like, that's the hard thing, right? It's like that. It's this quote from who's it from? If I had more time, I'd. Oh yeah, Mark Twain, right? Mark Twain said that if I had more time, I would have written a shorter letter, right? No, I get it. Keep things generally short. Yeah, because like, because you distill it to what's the most important stuff about those houses. Yeah, I love that quote. It's one of my favorites. It's like, people can drone on and on, but when you have to distill something into its most basic ideas or concepts, it's hard. Okay, so you know what? Let me look at this. Where is? Here we go. Level 3. Let me close all these. I just need this right now. I closed the wrong one. What is Chamber 3? Jesus, these are some long rooms. I don't know how. This is what I appreciate about OSR products. There's none of this, all this stuff here. It's just straight to the point. Anyway, The door leads is marked. It's trapped. The monk brought the faithful here after death. Okay, yeah, whatever. Give me the important stuff. There's spider web. Oh yeah, right. There's spider webs here. That's what was here. Okay, yeah, I think I have that written down. 3. Web trap near the entrance. Webbed up undead. Secret door in South Wall. When proceeding inside staircase, turns into slippery slide, causing dead body, garbage chute. That's how I'm imagining it, right? They just kind of poof, go down, and they slid down. Psh. So I have, okay, so that's 3, and webbed up undead, right? So there's gonna be what kind of spiders do I have access to? Spider, giant ice spider queen, swarm spiders. Surprising lack of spiders. What's a D&D creature that can web something up? Sources, tools, monsters. Okay, they don't have something like that, do they? Yes. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna look directly here. Tomb of Beasts and Flame Mortals. I don't really like Flame Mortals, or what do you call it? It's not that I don't like it. It's I don't like their design. They're very. It's just so much work to run something from here. So like, let me look at let's look at a lizard folk. They turn a simple stat block into something really laborious. Right, is this it? Flea Mortals, yeah. Okay, multi-attack, fine. If available. Bite. Actually, I like this one. But there was it the goblin? I think it was a goblin. But like, it turns stuff in, there's a lot of like if, it's almost like there's an if statement in a lot of these things. If it did this, then you can do this. If it's expended this resource, then you have this. Like, I don't want to think about it. I just want to look at it and do it. Manticore. What do they have? I want their environment stuff. Let's see. Road, Ruined Keep. Ruined Keep. This is perfect. Ruined Runner. Roadmap. Just go around it, right? Ruined Keep version by adding one or more. Ruined Keep lair actions. Okay. Proficiency bonus D6. Okay, I like that. That's actually a really good idea. So it scales by proficiency. That's nice. So is it +1 or +2 at level 3? Does it start at, I think it starts at +2, right? Proficiency bonus? I'm forgetting, it's been so long. Here we go. Proficiency bonus. Does it start at 2? It starts at 2, I think, for 5th edition. No, I'm not looking for that. Yeah, I think so too. This is actually really cool to keep in mind. So like a crumbling rubble, they take proficiency bonus D6. So if at level 3, their proficiency bonus is 2, they only take 2d6 damage. That's actually nice. Swing structure. Ruined Keep map 1. Let's see. Oh, look at that. To bottom of the tower. Okay, Thornblood. I don't want that one. This is way too high, but this is a... I like the artwork. The lacuna feeds on the grief of abandoned places. Okay. That's a cool idea. I gotta like scale down the damage though. DC 20 wisdom save, that's not gonna happen. 29 damage, yeah. That's gotta be scaled down, but I like the idea of it. Does he have a CR 11? Flint Moth Swarm. Well, my favorite thing about Foundry is I can do this. Import stat block. Dungeon creatures, import. And then I hope it's done. Okay. Does it work properly? That's always you gotta test that. Makes 3 Grief Eater attacks. $40, 10 + 7. There we go. Yeah. But bam, I have a new creature. I gotta scale it down to like CR. I'll probably got 1. Okay. Anyway, I don't really want that right now. I want Tome of Beasts. And I was looking at spiders. Stuff like spiders. It could be like this. I just changed the artwork to the target can't cast spells. Okay. Strangling Divination. A humanoid reduces you while grappled. Can experience a brief vision of the future. I like that. That's really cool. Because maybe it could be like these creatures, you know, like it's like that belief that there's a spirit in everything. So do I have it here? Garrator. Nope, I don't. Okay. Just for now. Yeah, I'll put in. Did I just have a regular? Yeah, I did. Okay. You can go there. Where do I want you? By the water. That I think makes sense there. I'll remove this one. I only have 2. It's not meant to be a super deadly robe. And also the yellow mold will probably hurt them a lot. Dungeon hazards always hurt players a lot because they never think about it. Way of Ghouls. Except for the bugs, mold, and fungi that thrive in damp dungeons like this one, this room is empty. Actually, 2 ghouls lurk in a secret tunnel that opens into this room and adjacent chamber, Area 5. Where's Area 5 here? 4 and 5, okay. How do they get there? Actually, 2 ghouls lurk in a dungeon. Ghouls, okay. When the ghouls hear the shrieker, they open the trapdoor in this room and sneak up on the PCs if they can. Hello, Fufu. In their tunnel, the ghouls hide treasures from their previous kills. Simple weapons, Melf's acid arrow. Okay. What? Let's see. Hey, Onyx. Look who's back. It's him. Fufu. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Okay. He gets tired of that really quick and then he wants to leave. He's just kind of walking around. In a secret... This is a secret tunnel? This doesn't really seem secret. Is this the secret tunnel? I know. That's basically it. He already ran away. 5, there's a shrieker. What's a shrieker? Okay, so they're waiting in here. And, hold on. What chamber is this? 5. It's just a secret. I'm so confused as how this works. Okay. The ghouls in Area 4 have propped up a shrieker here, hoping to use it as an alarm. It leans against the wall near the entrance, so anyone who comes through the doorway sets it off. The sound is like insane bagpiping. Development. In addition to learning the ghouls in Area 4, the shrieker's wail warrants a random encounters check. Okay, yeah. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. Is that a thing here in 5e? Shriek. It is. Okay. What is this? Oh, these are just... They're not undead. When do you play Pathfinder? Is it... Like, what day do you play it on? Do you guys use Foundry? Do you play in person? It's a human-sized mushroom that emits a piercing screech. Okay. It's Sunday and in person, but it can get hard with a party of 5 sometimes. So, man. Can you explain the proficiency, how it works in that system? Because I've read, I have the core rules. And, like, I know you can train proficiency, and that's all I know. And like there's sometimes I do want to run Pathfinder, but there was Paizo does those like beginner box days or weeks or whatever where they just have a lot of people play for free and they do like an event to get new people to play. And I did that and I don't know, I didn't feel it. And I don't know if it was me or if it was the GM who I didn't really fit like his style. Oh, is that coming out of the thing? You get it for things you're trained in. Where's the token? No, I don't want that. You're doing that thing again. Whatever, it's behind the door. Trained in. Cause like I actually own this. I own, what do I own here? How do you spell abomination? A bomb. Vault. Beginner. Install module. Premium. Now I can't remember how I got it. Anyway, I own the beginner box on Foundry, and I own Abomination Vaults on Foundry because of the Humble Bundle that happened for it. And like the actual stuff on Foundry is amazing because it's just a whole community working to make it feel really good and automated, and it plays amazing. It's very crunchy for me. But there are good stuff in it. Like I like the proficiency thing. I like the, is it the alchemist? I can't remember. The alchemist class. I think it's a class. Shrieker. Ruined larder. Drunk fills her room. Taking 20 to search the room takes 100 minutes. And cut by a butcher saw. Oh, I like that. That's in 6. I'm gonna put that actually. 6. Ruined larder. Humanoid bones. I don't know. Medicine check to reveal. Bones were cut by a butcher's tools. Cutlery? I don't really know. Yeah, it's a class. Did you say what you play as? Oh my god, it's already been 2 hours and 50 minutes. Do you know if Moolah's streaming today? I got some markers. Fighter with staff, acrobat dedication. Are you like... I'm imagining Daredevil, honestly. No, he doesn't use a staff. He uses those little batons, right? Okay, I'm gonna have the, not ghouls. I'm not gonna have ghouls there. But oh, you know what? I wanted a picture of Final Fantasy. Oh, Dragoon. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. What level is this? CR9. No, that's too much. A 3. No, I have that for down here. So basically, this thing blocks the way forward, but it's not that hard to kill. The thing it's gonna do is it's gonna probably lure the players to it, and then activate this trap, and that's what I want to happen. I could have some nulls here. That wouldn't be the worst. How much is that? The 3. Okay. 1d8 plus 3 damage. They have multi-attack. And 2 battle axe. This okay, that's probably too much damage for this level. This area. They'll probably get to level 2 really quick. It's the I mean, no, they're gonna start level 3. But I think let's see. Spine spike. I think I'd rather have less gnolls. I mean, weaker ones, but a lot more gnolls. So I'm gonna do that. What's the Witherling do? 2 bite or spike club attacks. It hits for 4 damage, and bite hits for 4 damage also. I can rampage. Oh yeah, I'm doing the Witherlings. 1, 2, 3, 4. They have only... Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. There we go. Then they have 11 health. There. I'll put treasure in here though. What would a null have? I'm gonna roll for this actually. Random treasure. Let me see what I get. Put an A and a B. $18. Potion of healing. That's not bad. I'm sure they'll appreciate that. And I rolled a 86. Cloak of the Manta Ray. Yeah, I don't really like that. 55. Potion of water breathing. No, a second level spell scroll would be nice. And 55 here is a cantrip, so no. Okay, so game rolls. I hear Fufu yelling. Okay, second level. It can't be a healing spell. It would be something more deadlier. Just because it's gnolls. And they're gonna be why would they be healing? Cloud of Daggers. Come here, Fufu. He just wants to sit on my lap. Okay. Flaming Blade. You know what? It could be Flaming Blade. Flame Blade. You evoke a blah blah. You can use your action to make a melee spell attack with a fiery blade on a hit. Takes 3d6 fire damage. Yeah, it'll be that. There. It could be something else though. I kind of like this one too. Okay, I don't know what you want. Or Melf's Acid Arrow. I'll decide later, but I think that's good. A level 2 spell scroll and a potion of healing over here. I'll put 2 imps. They'll be invisible though. They won't be necessarily be fighting them, but if the players can gauge that they're actually there, they can learn something. How do I get rid of this? I always forget. Oh, I locked it, that's why. Okay. I want this to be a trap though. Traps by challenge rating. Barrel of snakes, collapsing roof, flooded passageway, pendulum trap. Let me look at that one. This trap triggers when a creature opens its door. The trap swings a colossal blade pendulum. The instant a creature walks through a door, when a trigger, the pendulum makes a melee attack with a +5. Okay, yeah. The pendulum makes an attack with advantage against a creature that in the door, dealing 48 slashing damage. That's a lot of damage. $16, I think on average, right? What is the average? Any dice. 48. I forget how to use this site. Calculate. The average is around, yeah. The highest percent chance is 18 damage. And what's the average of a 1d8? It's pretty even. But 4. Okay. Piano floor. Poison darts. Okay, I'm tired of this cyberpunk ambient soundtrack. Yeah, because that's like it's leading towards there, so could be sufficiently deadly. Sand trap room. Go back up here. Razor wire trap, magnetic monolith, sharp incline, bridge trap, cloakroom, trick landmine. This fairly obvious trap would seem to be an ordinary explosive mine, producing an audible click whenever a creature steps on it. However, the trap doesn't explode when stepping off. It only explodes when someone attempts to tamper with it. When triggered, the mine detonates. Each creature within the radius takes 5d8 fire damage. Oh, hey, Bird. How you doing? It's been a while. How you been? You're hearing a mic echo? Really? It's weird. How's there an echo? Does it sound better? I'm like lowering the volume here. That's so weird. Okay, hold on. How about this? Any difference? What have you been up to though? So echoey, maybe I'm crazy. Onyx, if you're here, can you let me know if you hear anything? Because like I'm looking, like I was looking at my VODs that I exported to YouTube and it sounded fine on there. So I hope it's not me. Work is so busy. Recruiting a lot. I mean that's good though, right? Have you been playing Helldivers? I'm finally like ahead in Battle Pass, super credits. But I haven't been playing it much. A little bit of Helldivers. Prepping a new campaign. What's the campaign? Tell me about it. Oh yeah, Bird, by the way. This Monday the 27th, I'm gonna run a session of Cyberpunk Red on stream with some other streamers, and yeah, it'll be the first time I do it, and it'll be at 7:30 Eastern. You know, be cool if people stop by to see what it's like, 'cause it's not like D&D at all, and I'm very excited to do it. The Echoes of Eldenar. What's it about? Is it in D&D? It's all homebrew. See, I want to do homebrew in Eberron because I love the world of Eberron. D&D, nice. Is it going to be a stream game, home game, offline? I wonder if my mic picks up because these are open headphones. I don't know. I can see the mic meter moving. I really hope it's not that though. Not sure yet. I might run it on depending on who I can get. Do you know someone called Velvet Slime? I don't remember it was you who told me about them. No, you know Game Night, right? GM Night. I forgot what it is right now. I'm gonna shout him out so you can see who I'm talking about. Velvet Slime. Because he's also getting ready. Well, I don't know about getting ready to run stuff on stream, but he was talking to me about it. And they run a lot of they've been doing Mothership, which is a horror sci-fi thing. It'd be cool to like find people to do like a one shot with, and he runs it. Is that him? I think that's him. I spelled it right. Yeah. But yeah, what's when do you plan on starting your campaign? Okay, this is gonna be a trap though. This whole thing's a trap. I don't know what I want the trap to be. You know, I'm imagining something like it's pushing them forward. It's gonna like stamp down on them. An illusion. It could be an illusion. I just want to see if there's like already a pre-made one I can just steal and reskin it. Okay. Infinite Corridor, actually. What is that? This trap triggers when a creature walks through an invisible portal at the corridor's corner. This trap is an infinitely looping L-shaped corridor contained in an extra-dimensional space. When triggered, a creature is seamlessly teleported into the extra-dimensional corridor, which appears to be identical to the real one, except that the doors at either end of the L-shaped corridor are gone and are instead magically connected to one another, connecting the corridor to form a rectangular loop without exits. If more than one creature walks around a corner at once, the teleportation moves them all to the infinite corridor in such a manner as to avoid people obviously vanishing. Okay, let's see. CR13 Magical Trap. The trap triggers when a creature walks through it. Okay. But is that all it does? I mean, it's cool, but like, you know. Maybe I can have like just a creature that they keep running into at the end who keeps attacking them. Not sure. I still need to build up a bit more backstory to my NPCs. I don't want to give away too much, but it's going to relate to time travel. Have you run stuff before? Like, is it your first game? Like, you're going to be running? Yeah, I'm going to use that, though. Can I make something? I can't turn around, can I? No. Anyway, this will be from here to here. Okay. Lines. Let me make these line opacity. What do I want exactly? Smoothing? No. What I want is, this. Make it 15. Yeah. I can make this bright again. Okay. So this trap will activate when they walk through here, and it'll just keep looping back. And it'll just reach the end, and bam. I can make it that Foundry will constantly do that. So, and I can have an enemy here who just keeps attacking them or chasing them throughout. I have DM before. My Latini but always been a good storyteller. Well, my only advice is start off with like a town, right? Keep it simple, right? I mean, do what you want, but like, I think starting off small and growing around there is the easiest way, right? Because you're gonna be making a whole world. There's a lot to manage with that, and really, you would come up with a town with three core NPCs, 3 shops, 3 different quest hooks. You're good for a week or a couple of weeks on that. What kind of stuff do you have? What are you thinking of like the first session? Or do you have an idea of when you would start it? Not sure yet. Oh, you're not. Yeah, you're not sure when you'll start. Okay. So what room is this again? This is 24, 27. Secret room, crypt with zombie guardian. Okay. I'm gonna change this into a trap room. Trapped hallway. I'll leave that there though. Infinite looped hallway. Okay. Hallway is a magical trap looped in on itself. Guardian creature at the end of the loop attacks players until trap is solved. There we go. Simple. What could... It's going to be one creature attacking, right? So it's got to be significant enough CR creature. I have so many quests. I played test some of it at home with family. They really enjoyed it, so I am building on it. I mean, that's great. It's great that you have a family who's up for playing it too. I could not imagine running it. Anything for my family. It's just not me. Hold on, I'm gonna listen to myself just to see. I'm gonna mute myself real quick because I really want to know if I'm the audio's off. Oh, nice. That's cool. Who else plays with you? Oh, audio seems fine to you, Onyx? Okay, so hopefully it's just you, Bird. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I mean, one thing I've learned since running games is, like, everyone, I've taught so many people, and people I never have thought would be into it are into it. Like, the hardest thing as a kid was finding, like, because I grew up in Brooklyn, and, you know, just Black Hispanic community. I could never find people like me who wanted to play until I was older. My dad, my uncle. Oh, that's really cool though. No one of my family plays. No one of my immediate family. I don't really know my extended family. But I'm comfortable just finding people online. Onyx is going to be in my session on Monday, actually. Onyx, have you written anything about your backstory? You don't have to, but if you did, let me know. This is his character here, actually. Cyberpunk. Agents of Desire, Bright Badger, Fox, Onyx. Oh yeah, this is a temporary artwork I was using. I haven't updated with what you sent me. But, man. That's exciting. What was your life path? You're East Asian, right? That's why. Where did you grow up? Were you, Onyx? Like, there were times in New York City I did go to shops to play at, but I faced... You know, before D&D is what it was now, it was very insular, right? Like, you find bigots, and I think it was easier before than you do now. It's much bigger, more accepted. So it was just... That kind of like put me off for like a long time, because I first tried when I was like 16. Then I tried again. I first tried when I was like 13, and then tried again in 16. And I didn't play till World of Warcraft when I was like 24. So I used to be part of a group of about 30 plus active players in Michigan. Michigan? Is that Michigan? Missouri? That ran. That's really cool. Oh man, that's amazing. Like, I would love to do something like that for Cyberpunk, because I love Cyberpunk. Because I see, like, what do you call it? What's the word? Like, living worlds or whatever for, like, D&D all the time. And my former player. We just finished the campaign. She said she'd be into trying that out for like Cyberpunk. So she gotta learn it first though. It ended with a massive 50-person raid that lasted all Saturday. DC, so TTRPGs were just not talked about, let alone played. Twas no, I played in this was a long time ago. What's it called? Hold on, I know it by the module. D&D Adventures League. Storm King's Thunder. There was like a massive one for here. Is it? It was an epic. The Iron Baron? Let's see. DM's Guild. What do they do with this? Hold on. DM's Guild. They're gonna drive me crazy now. Anyway, it was like a giant theme thing of players attacking a massive giant airship with like multiple tables playing the same adventure, but in different parts of it. And it was organized by Wizards of the Coast. I think it was Wizards of the Coast. And it was insane. It was just really cool to be part of that environment, right? And they had two of them. Oh, so I played in this one, the Ark of the Mountains. Yeah. Yeah. So you're basically jumping onto a giant airship and fighting in the skies with a group of with literal tables full of people, multiple tables of people. But why can't you buy it? I know I bought it. Well, I didn't buy that one, but I've seen the PDF. All the politicians probably secretly think D&D is devil worship. No, it's really cool. Like, I don't really do Adventures League, but when I heard about that thing happening, I like played in a couple of games in random shops, and I did it myself, and it was really fun. And like, there is something fun about it that you can just go to a random shop and play with random people. It's like dropping in Helldivers, right? You're looking for a group. That's what it is. And it's really cool. I think Paizo does something like that, right? Don't they? They have like their own Paizo Adventure. I forgot what they call it. Oh, Pathfinder Society. That's what they call it. Yeah. Organized play. Events. Can I see by state? Anyway. Oh yeah, here we go. California, New York. There's none in New York, really? Virginia. Staunton. Season 5, Mission 1. Season 5, Mission 2. Washington. Oh, that's Washington, not Washington, D.C. None in Michigan? Maryland? Minnesota? Nope. Nothing. It's crazy there's none in New York City. Are these just like big events? There's more here. Missouri, Ohio, Oregon, Pennsylvania. It's very limited. What about D&D Adventures League? D&D Adventures. Find a store. Block. This is Manhattan. 101. Yeah. There's one right here. Oh, the uncommons, yeah. But like, is there an event happening? Like, how do I know? That's magic events, D&D events. That's what I want. Oh, there's none. There's none for that. Only 2 places, Hoboken, New Jersey. And this is all the way in Sunset Point. This is deep. Brooklyn Game Night. Calendar. This is why I don't do it much, because it's just not everywhere. They got Crocodile, Chess Club, BGK, Magic the Gathering, Paper Cuts. I'm guessing it's on Sundays. More details. Anyway, yeah. So it's not like really common anymore. It used to be, and it's just a lot harder now. It says May 22nd. That's tomorrow. Hold on, let me check the calendar. 22nd, Wednesday, open. Yeah, I know. I made everything virtual. That's the thing. I mean, that's fine. It's just like there's such a different energy in person. Also, you're meeting random people face to face, so it's also still very different. And like if I had the time, I'd gladly do something like that for I don't know who, honestly. But I'd love to do it if Cyberpunk had the equivalent. I would do that for Cyberpunk though. I would love to teach random people Cyberpunk. I love Cyberpunk so much. Anyway, I got a trap here. I need a creature, but yeah, I've been DMing now for like 7 or 8 years or something like that. Monsters. So it's cool you're running a campaign though, like a whole homebrew one. Ooh, what if it's not a bear folk, but I could easily make that into a null. You know what? I can do this. This will be even easier. Game rules, monsters. One massive high swim tree. All work. No, yeah, that'd be really cool. I don't even know how I would do it. I would need other GMs, obviously. The thing is, you run them concurrently. It's not like one at a time. Can I filter by book? Source category. Here we go. Nope, that's a... Here we go. Tome of Beasts. That's what I want. Challenge rating, I'm going to put 3 to 12. Filter monsters. Can I do a fiend? A short devil. I don't like that part. It makes it like a little mustache. Getting ready to go live myself soon. So no, I mean that's cool. I'm getting ready to end soon. I'll be in yours in a bit. Ooh. Just let me know when you do, and I can raid out to you. Automata Devil. That could be good. A Kishi Demon. Oh, I love this. Yeah, I'm gonna use this. It's gonna be this. Yeah, I'm still thinking like, oh yeah. I mean, let me know if you get ideas. Mula want to talk about it too. Like we can all do like a group talk, group call about it too. DDB Dungeon Creatures. This is a good piece. This is a great piece. This is Voldemort, is what it is. A Kishi Demon, yeah. Oh, I hate it. But this will be the creature waiting at the end of the puzzle, right? The trap. If they can't figure it out, they die. Where are you? You're a fiend. You know, I'll even make it taller. Prototype appearance. Okay, so this thing will be like a large size creature. Multi-attack and spell casting. Multi-attack makes 1 bite and 2 spear attacks, so it can attack almost all the players. So that's good too. 2 heads. Have advantage on perception checks and on saving throws against being blinded. Yeah, I'm using that in Pathfinder. I'm mixing both shamanism into the country, and that looks like it looks crazy, right? What a gross the 2 heads. Yeah, it's from the Tomb of Beasts from Kobold Press. Do they have a biography thing on it? History. This strong and handsome warrior has a snarling hyena's face at the back of its head. Dark appetites. Kishi are 2-faced male demons perpetually driven by their voracious appetites, carnal or otherwise, with a predilection for female humanoids. Kishi frequently behead, scalp, or skin to conquest, and decorate their shields with their trophies. I don't like that. That's nice. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna delete that one. Okay. Deadly Charmers. They use magical. This is cool though. So they have dominate person, glibness, suggestion. They're all about charisma based spells, or like charisma saves, or wisdom saves. I think it's wisdom. But a 20 AC, I might lower it down to like 17. They should be deadly, but well, what CR is this? 8. Huh. I'll think about it, but I can keep that there. I'm gonna make that into. This is right here. Kishi Demon. Tomb of Beasts. Okay. Prevent. Well. Guards path towards Opal. I'm not gonna say it's a Kishi demon in here though. It's gonna be a monk of this temple, and the monks here aren't like monks who are all monk class. They're just people who were worshippers of this temple. And this monk was fused with a null or something, and his goal was to protect the treasures here, and that's what happened. There should be something here, though. Okay. These are 35 to 36. Meditation room. There's an Aelip there. Storage room. Let's see if he's on. Not on yet. Okay. Oh, you know what? Actually, one of the players who'll be on for my what do you call it? My one shot is currently streaming, so I think I'm gonna raid out to her. It'd be cool if you guys hung out, and people who are lurking, feel free to follow me. Feel free to tune in on Monday for the one shot. Today's Tuesday. I might stream tomorrow, but I'm gonna do Star Wars Knights of the Republic early, well, like around 7-8 o'clock, so I can play for like 3-4 hours. But it was cool having everybody here, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Oh, it needs to ready up first. Give me a second. Here we go.